Right, welcome back to contracting on Mercury Farm at the moment. Not so much longer we can keep on Mercury. Be a little while. I think there'll be at least one more episode. As you can see, we're doing the maize. We've got a contract to clear the maize. Had to, of course, borrow all the equipment, which means we've got to pay the farmer for the use of his equipment. But that's fair enough. Can't expect to get these things for note. You might also notice I'm not doing anywhere near as many farms as I've done over years. Begin to wonder if it's getting close to time to retire from this game. I'm not as young as I was, and I notice now that my voice gives me more and more trouble. Not to mention my memory, what I got left of it. So I'm actually considering, and I will tell you now, I'm considering finishing this year and retiring gracefully before I'm chucked out. It's been a fun time. It's been since about halfway through FS15, so I've done around a year of 15, 2 years of 17, that'll be about a year of 19. Which I don't think is a bad run. Anyway, with that out of the way, it's not set in stone yet, but I'm just considering the possibility at the moment. I'm not getting any younger, the wife isn't getting any younger, or any less, or having any less problems. That's the other thing, of course. Well, my wife especially has got major problems with her back, and there's going to become a time when I'm going to have to look after her more. I'd rather get over with it. That's it. Just gotcha. And I'd rather not have to pack up and just at an instant I want to wind things up, but I will be slowing down this year once the challenge series is finished, but I don't expect to be finished until well into the summer. I'm not going to replace that one. I'm going to cut that one out. So I'm probably stuck with 3: contracting, family farm, and Blickling. Also, the other things I'm finding harder and harder to think of good storylines for family farm and Blickling. Which, after the highlights of Old Ridge, where there's always some storyline come to mind, I'm just not wanting to repeat myself. That's the other problem, of course. Come on, didn't want to reverse for a moment. Also, my PC is getting old. I'm soon going to have to update it, which would mean a new motherboard, CPU, graphics card, and a whole lot more hard drives. I'm running out of hard drive space as well, because I do keep one copy of every video I ever made. I have the finished copy of, I think, of every video I ever made actually stored on hard drives. It's a lot of videos. I've got 1 terabyte drive full, and the one I'm working on at the moment is 3/4 full. Any road was out of the way. Let's carry on with this. So you may have noticed in Family Farm, I've got my updated display shield. Let's just show it up here, showing yellow instead of white. I couldn't see the white against some backgrounds. Yellow is not the colour I went for. I didn't actually go for any colour. I just messed about with the XML, added some numbers in. It went with whatever I got. And I happened to get yellow. I quite like this yellow. It does show up a lot better, and it turns to... No, sorry, it went black. And where is it? It's just... Where it's there, you wouldn't see it. And no getting dark, so it's come onto the white. But there you wouldn't have seen the black. At least I couldn't. Those of you... Well, with good eyesight might have seen it. And we'll just finish this off before it gets too dark. Just put some lights on, but put the full work lights on. Yeah, that must be the lot now. Hey, it's nice actually having... Well, I know we had this with 17 as well, but unlike 15, where as soon as you switch the lights on, you've got this awful lag. It's fun on multiplayer. If you want to upset someone, you just got to switch your lights on and off. I'd never done that. No, I have been told, just in case anybody who played multiplayer with us, that they remember the problems they had when I was on the server. Sorry, no, it wasn't me. It's definitely not anybody else but me. How are we doing now? Forget where we've got to take this. Because I'll actually make this one way out of sequence to what I normally do. I normally make them about a week apart. But just so happened that this week, early on in the week, I needed to make a Blickling because I had a stronger storyline in my mind, and once I had the chance I thought I'd make it, which threw everything else out. And it's the other thing too, I find as I'm getting older, I find it harder and harder if I get thrown out of sequence for any reason. But as I say, nothing is settled yet. I might still carry on next year, but the more I think about it, the more I think it's probably a time to call it a day. You all had enough of me, let's face it. As I used to say, I used to get invited to parties once, never a second time. I don't know why. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. That's the other thing. My driving's getting worse, if anything. I'm getting too damn close to Stu's standard of driving. And that's worrying. So this is a lovely map. This is Mercury on Mod Hub. What in the film using which isn't on PCSG? Shows how good it is. Mercury by Alien Jim also to show good. It's someone I don't know. I don't think I ever had a conversation with, but he definitely makes good maps. It might help with the fact he's an alien. This boy's got some cast on ×5, haven't we? I can't. That's the other thing. I always forget what the hell I'm doing on, what my settings are on every map. Come on, that's it. Oh, two more passes. So I might as well go straight up here. we're not going to fill up, I don't think. Well, we do, it's alright because it's on the outside. I think I mentioned on PCSG and so on, I'm playing 17 more now, especially Blickling. I'm playing that not only on screen, but I'm playing similar setup off screen, just for a bit of fun. I'll be playing 19 and enjoying 19 a lot more once Seasons comes out for it, but at the moment I find that there's no structure to it. It is just well, it is sort of seed, fertilise, harvest. Unless you work hard to try and make it not like that, which is what I tend to do, because I don't like that way of playing. I like having this winter where you can't do any field work. But I say you can't, you can. Nothing to stop you. Oh, this is come back a bit better. Oh, I'm not so bung that in there. We will take this. So this is the last pass. Where we get it in here's another matter. Just hope. Well, I think everything should. I don't think that trailer's very full yet. But I can't remember. I misglanced. Come on, Decker. You may follow me. No, make glance. No convert glance over. I know Inspector is out on Mod Hoster, but I don't know if Mod Hoster is... Oh, come back here. Well, we're full. If Mod Hoster is still got their certificate update for the English part of the server, and I'm not really sprechen die Deutsch very well. Oh, what the... There we are. Right, let's see if we can find out where the combine is. What's happening? This is only a small tractor, because this is the... I forget which one this is, but this is one of the small tractors, and it's not exactly over powerful for this job. Now, the trailer isn't half full. I'm coming to the trailer to see where the hell I am. During the... Oh, sorry about that. During the day, I might have... Well, tried it. That's the other things for retiring. Go away. Just going to change this onto the alternate. Better. Might as well leave that running like that. And could shove it over on to follow me now, I suppose, but it doesn't seem worthwhile somehow. Done. I'll bring this arm in. Alright, we should be there now. Now we'll just finish this off. Now I've got the one hope is there's enough grain on here to fill the contract. That's always a problem. It's the only problem I found with the contracting system. I'll just get rid of these little lines. It's better. I'm going to cut a cab again. I don't want that running anyway, it's better. There we are, there. That's done, right. Lights off. Switch the engine off. I know no course load, that's because it sounds like something new on armor track, that's what it is. It's nothing new on course play. Now we've got to find out where the hell we've got to go. Let's have a look. That's the one. Windmill. Oh, windmill. Where? Oh, we've got quite a run out. I think we'll go. I think as broad as long we can go this way up and across, which may be quicker. Easier to get lost, mind you, but no, I want to get the lights right, because I don't want lights. Well, and how about the only lights we want on? That and that. Get back in the cab. Got to find a way in now. Since that's over a week ago when I came onto this field, the chance of me finding my way in are remote. I meant to do, I wanted to just check there was collisions on that hedge. Reckon I got away with it. I had on that tree. Oh dear, I hate driving it. I hate driving at night. Both in real life and in game. I have to fiddle my way out ahead somehow. That's it. We pass now. Oh dear, this is having a fight. Ooh. Shove it on the cruise and see if we can. Anyway, well, the way out must be between the two fields. Yes, I think this tractor is not overly powerful. Have we got it doesn't we've got a sheet on this, have we? Yes, we have. Looks better with the sheet on. Oh, got up to 10, 11. Oh, look at that, we're screaming along now. I hope that it's not going to be a permanent thing on. I think we can get through here. On a course play that's going to keep putting up no course loaded. Now we should be able to get out this way. One of the problems using the engine brake mod. So, now you think calling it 7 engine brake or whatever they call it, that would actually increase your engine brake. It does the exact opposite. It means you have to think ahead, and well, if it's dark like this, it's hard to think ahead. Mind you, for me, it's hard to think. Well, the next bit. Oh, lucky people are bed, and there I am. Or in their homes, and here I am having to try and get out onto the road. This is going to be fun. This will be alright now. Now we've got to keep an eye open for where the there's a dirt track up here. It seems to be drifting to one side, or that me? No, it's drifting to one side. Whoa, slow down a bit. Where's it up here? Oh, it's here. Couldn't even see the turning. At the moment I'm using a steered form of driving. Make confident turns and as if I mean to. I think we're not going to get much more done at this one. I think I'll set one up for next week and I'll make next week the last on this map for now. As I'm only doing a very small palette of maps, I'll probably keep coming back to them. But we're going to go over to America next. There's another map on PCSG I think I ought to have a proper look at. It's Southern Farms. It's a nice. I have had a look at it, and it's a nice map. It's typical open field map, but smaller fields. At least not the fields the size that I hate, where I get lost in the middle of the field. Just want to check now which way up we go. Alright. That's right, we got it. Stick with me, kid, and we'll be alright. There is no headlamp. No, there's no better light to see by. There should be a... Is it here? No, we missed it. Hey, that looks quite nice. So I've my own game on here. I'm playing with the standard ready built map, and I know by some of the buildings where we're going. Now we should be, if we go straight here. Now is this the one? No, I missed it again, I think. Let's come out of cab for a moment. No, this is the right one. Yeah. As blind as a bat. I hope they're still open at the windmill. But I looked at 9 o'clock now we're coming up to. I think this is, well, this is actually too much weight for this tractor. Because it certainly is drifting to one side. Especially as we get some speed on. What's the matter? How powerful is this tractor? Heavy armour trick. Yeah, 110 horse. 110 horse pulling. Oh, don't really want to do that. 110 horse pulling. However much it is we're pulling. Trying to see. Well, it's 15,000 litres. It's 4.3, 21 tonne all up. Yes, it is a bit too much for this. There we are, we're drifting towards the side again. down to, so it can hardly make the slopes. It's a similar problem I had with the sometimes with the old mission system, that it would give you a outfit wasn't right for the job, and that's certainly done up with this tractor. Not the tractor's fault. It's not meant for pulling this sort of weight. Oh, but at least we can see the symbol up ahead here, and we can hear the windmills. Oh, we've got to just find Don Quixote now, and he can have to tilt at the windmills. They're just showing I've got a classical education. If you believe that, you believe anything. Well, it looks like they're open. Well, it must be if the windmills are still running. Unusual for them to be running at night as well as day. There we are. Empty this off and see what we get. Hope it soon tell me how. No, we're making money. Well, actually got, that's not bad, 4.2 thousand. Right, I'm coming out of hand now. I'm going to call that contract in, and I will gladly hop back to my tractor. Right, collect, we got that. We made more on the actual grind than we did on the actual contract. Right, what we got? We might just do one more 10. Where is 10 in comparison to? Oh, I know, 10, I got that. This won't take long, we'll do this one, we'll do 10. A quick bit of fertilising, we'll accept it because we've got the equipment. But before we actually take it, should I? No. We will take it as we're going. We will run through the night on this one. God, it's nice to get back to my tractor. It is dark, isn't it? Oh dear. I'll have to come to a cab because cars hit a dang thing. That gives us £19,000. That's getting a bit better. Now we've got to go, I think it's field 20 we have to turn off at. Whoa. Yeah, it shouldn't really work through the night. One isn't now, it's next one up, I think. The hell? Oh. Well, it must have just caught on a signpost. What the? Ah, we've gone too far. We hit the edge of the map. Sorry, pardon. Must have sailed straight. Oh, of course. Silly me. I think we'd come from the field. We didn't. We come from the garage, didn't we? Silly me. Another reason for packing up. No, I'm not beginning to lose. I've lost it. That's where we came from. Yeah, we'll just do this one and I think we'll call it quits for the day. think we'll move on to, we'll have a look at the American map, Southern Farms next. For the next couple. That should be the, there we have between 20 and 21. It's the turn we want. Try to, whoa. Oh, shut up. I missed my turn, so I don't think I hit him. That's better. Now we put 4 lights on, we get dazzled then. Come out of cab again. I'm doing more driving out of cab on this than I do the rest of the week. 10 should be up this way. 10 should be straight ahead of us. There's 10 in there. Should know. This is one of the fields I own on my off-screen Mercury. There we are. Look. Just unhook, unfold it and let it rip. Oh, what do I think for? Oh, I can't. Oops. Beg pardon. That's better. Should only be an up and a back, I seem to recall. Oh. See, put that on. Switch on, and where we go. And this should only have to do part of this. Does look nice though, with all the lights showing everywhere. Twinkling the lights from the traffic. And the twinkle of yet another jar of glass. I hit something else and I'm going to have to watch this because I'm going to get caught on there. Yeah, like that. That's better. I think if we line up with that this side, we shouldn't be far out. Must be close. 67%. We'll get ready to stop as soon as we get this, just to save a little bit of money. There we are. We're done. I find them, yeah, I'm going to quit on Mercury here for now. I like Mercury, don't get me wrong, it's a lovely map, but we're going to have a look at Southern next time. So I'm just going to call this contract in, and it's only a small one. That's what they all say. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, well, subscribe, but it may not be for long. No, so you ain't going to lose a lot. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section. I read everyone, I acknowledge everyone, I try and reply to everyone. Oh, that's a mouthful. And I think with that, it's Ma'am and saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.